In this lesson we are gonna speak about how to work with layers. Layers give us the same process for making nesting movie. Each layer has its own timeline and it has its own object, so we can move each object independently from each other using layer. Okay, let's give an example by creating an animation for a stick man. Let's create our stick man. Suppose that the body will be in a separate layer, as you can see here, layer 1. Let's name it body layer by double clicking its layer and pressing the first keyframe on that layer. We choose to build the head. To make a rectangular circle, we press shift with drawing. Let's draw, after choosing the color of our drawing, using brusher to draw its body. Change the brusher size. This is our stick man body. Let us convert it to a movie clip symbol. ST body, and choose it as a movie clip. Press OK. So layer number 1 will contain the body, the stickman body. Let's add another layer for the right hand and the left hand, a layer for the right leg and a layer for left leg. By choosing to insert folder layers, we can grouping same layers within a folder, some type of arrangement. We insert layer by pressing insert layer buttons and drag that layer to folder 1. We name this folder as hands, and this layer will be right hand. We insert another layer and name it by double clicking left hand. In the right hand, we choose the first keyframe in its timeline and draw our right hand. We change the brusher size. We select this hand, take a copy of this hand, convert it to symbol. We name it right hand. We press OK. Move it to the body of the stickman. The same with the left hand. We choose the first keyframe in the left hand timeline. We make a paste of the previous copied hand, make a free transform rotation to the, and by pressing F8 we convert it to the left hand movie clip. We drag it here. Okay, so we have the right hand for our stickman and the left hand, each of them on a separate layer. For stickman legs, we do the same. We choose to insert a layer folder. We drag it out of the hand folder and we name it legs, we insert within that folder layer 1, layer 4 and layer 5. Layer 4 will name it as right leg, and layer 5 will name it left leg. We choose the first keyframe on the timeline of the right leg, and we draw our stickman leg. Take a copy, Control C, and convert it to a movie clip symbol. Name it right leg, and we choose the first frame on the left leg and make paste, and free transform, and convert it to another movie clip symbol. Name it left leg. We collect the stickman legs. Okay, we success to build our stickman. For moving the stickman on the screen, let's resize it to make it more visible. Okay, we go to frame number 30, and by pressing Control we add keyframe. We choose to multiple layers by pressing Control, and to add keyframe for each of them we press F6. How to make the animation for each leg and each hand? We can hide the all object by pressing the eyeball here. Okay, and we can make animation for the hand layer separately by pressing this folder and view its layer content. This is the main objective of creating folders and creating layers. We can modify each layer separately from the other. We go here for the right hand layer, and at the end of the right hand layer we need to move this layer from its position to take the left hand position. The same with the left hand, it will take the rotate and take the right hand position. By creating motion tween in this layer, we can take a look for our scene. As you can see here, we move only the left hand and take the position of the right hand, and vice versa, the right hand takes the position of the left hand. The same process can be applied on the legs. We show the leg folders and layers, and by pressing here we know the first place of the left hand, left leg. By pressing the final frame, we need to move this left leg to take place of the right leg. Okay, and the same with the right leg, it will take place of the left leg. We create motion tween here and here. Let's take a look here. It's a little distorted, a little distortion, but we can resize it here. Let's take a look for the whole scene. We need to modify its position. Okay, here we need to move the two to take place in its right position. It's a matter of resizing our object. Okay. For make it a little for adding a more actions to our scene, we can increase the motion by adding a keyframe here, and it in the body layer, and move the body a little higher at this keyframe, and create motion tween here and the motion tween here. Look for our, it's a more real actions here. Thank you for listening to our lesson.